We are seeing the end of rap culture as we know it going on right now. No longer are there actual people who went from nothing to something. We are seeing people over and over pretend to be in poverty to get out of the pretend poverty. And I call it the Lil Mabu, Lil Tecca effect. It's actually insane. We're seeing people that come from very nice gated communities pretending to be in poverty, pretending to be like that so that they can get some type of notoriety. All the while, the people that are listening to the music are people who also pretend to be like that. I see some dude that grew up in Kansas City suburbs where I went to school walking around with their jeans to their knees. I just saw you in church last Sunday. You are a random white kid in the suburbs. Let me show you a couple examples and then show you probably the worst example I've seen yet that I saw on TikTok. Make sure to like the video, dislike if you don't like it, talk to me in the comments. Let's figure out some middle ground here. First example, Lil Mabu. This is a great video by Masked Mortal. I urge you to check him out. He makes great videos.
Lil Mabu went from this.
I'm Matthew DeLuca.
And I'm Charles Joe.
And welcome back to another episode of History Shockers, where every week we uncover the complex history of different colonies around the world.
And this week...
So this is Lil Mabu. This is the biggest culprit. The biggest culprit, and I'd say the most successful at doing this in recent years. And he literally goes to this. Now, he is very much so upfront about the fact that he is basically poverty touring and making money off of it. And I'm not even going to lie. Sometimes his music is actually pretty good. It's actually not bad. I don't hate his music. I think he's actually a pretty funny guy. It seems like this whole thing is kind of like a social experiment. He does stuff for publicity all the time. He knows that everybody knows that he is doing this, that he's doing, and he doesn't make it a fun thing. Here's another example of Lil Tecca, one of the most popular rappers right now for young people, literally just lying for 1 minute and 14 seconds.
I got a pack, hit him and do it again. I'm fucking a friend. I have a girlfriend. I don't have no young ladies. Don't DM me. Y'all is dubs. That song was made in January. Mad long ago. I got bands, one day I'm flying to France, drinking till a nigga land. Nah, I never went to France, but one day.
Now, this guy's not even lying about like something, that's like serious. He's not lying about anything serious. He's lying about like just fake bull that doesn't make any sense. It's literally just poetry. It's literally just poetry to a cadence about something that he's never done, which is actually not bad. Continuing.
Yeah, well, I want to go to the Eiffel Tower when I go to France, the first thing. Because it's like a big-ass triangle. You got a man, know what I do to your mans. No, I ain't shooting the hands. Took an airline, took one again. Crashed a Ferrari, so I hopped in the Benz. I don't even drive. I don't even know how to drive. That's dead. I got 2 twin Glocks, turn you to a dancer. I don't have no straps for nobody. I don't got no straps. I got red, I got blue, what you want? The Chanel, Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton. She know I got the funny Prada when I hit Milan. No, I've never been to Europe or nothing.
It's just stupid. I understand that you're rapping about something, and I understand it's for the art form, and I understand why people do this. It does make sense when you have historically, rappers talking about stuff that they actually experience in their real life. When you have a dull, boring life, you have to rap about stuff that you haven't actually experienced. And in certain scenarios, like Lil Tecca and Lil Mabu, I actually think they do it in a good way. They're very upfront about the fact that that's not the real them. They are playing a character in the same way that an actor would play a character. Do you really think that Shawn Mendes writes a love story every single 5 seconds about his girlfriend? Nah, come on. Nobody is actually that in love with their significant other that they want to write something every single day and sing it only for 9 hours straight. Except me, of course, if my wife's watching. But this last case is of a rapper that is pretending to be from the mud, whose father is a Hall of Famer football player who has won a Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys. And this character is Michael Irving. Michael Irving is the father, Hall of Famer, sports commentator, Super Bowl winner. And now NFL commentators make very good money. Here's a picture of him with his son. He's a nice little picture with his son, kissing on his son's head. He's laughing. He thinks it's funny. That's so sweet. This is his son now. Again, let's keep in mind, this is February 3rd. His son posted this 2 days ago.
Shit, am I right? Yeah. He don't know what the fuck, like.
Right. My son raps. His name is Tut Tarantino.
Wait, what?
My son, right? He is.
What's his name?
he raps under Tut Tarantino. His real name is Elijah Irvin. He raps about some of the hardest stuff in the world. And I say to him, son, you grew up in a 20,000 square foot gated community home.
To put into perspective, even what 10,000 square foot is, that's like a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom home. That is a very large house. That is an extremely large house that anybody would be blessed to live in and blessed to have a life like that. That is a huge deal. That is a huge miss from going from I'm from the slums, I'm from the mud, I'm from the hood, whatever, to I lived in a gated community in a 6-bedroom mansion.
He said I grew up in a 20,000 square foot, and it's not that big. I ain't gonna lie to you, it ain't 20,000.
Yeah.
He gassed the
15?
fuck out that shit. Not even 15.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter, but you know what I'm saying? He was exactly,
Where does this stuff come from?
Here's another picture. I'm going to read it for you. I've been so busy that I have not had a chance to share my Christmas. This is what I got for my youngest, Elijah Irving. An Audi? You got gifted an Audi? What? When I was 18 years old, I was gifted a car that me and my dad shared. Albeit it was kind of just a work car. That's okay. I was gifted a car. Bro, I was elated. It was a Honda CR-V with over 200,000 miles on it, and your dad got you a new Audi. Now, I'm not comparing our situations. I mean, ultimately, there's no comparing to be done. But ultimately, also, I'm not rapping about being from the mud. I'm nowhere near from the mud. I come from a good family, a very good family with 2 parents at home. I got a lot of siblings. I got 6 siblings, but I come from a very good family, okay? A very good family. And I love them for that. I would never undo what they have done with their hard work by rapping about some stuff that I've never done. It's just so weird. Your family loves you, dude. You could have an easy life, but instead you choose to go rap about stuff you've never done. It's just so weird to me. It's just like some alien concept. Again, him posting about his kid. Very fair. Very loving father, it looks like. And a very nice house. Let's take a look at that house. Come on now. You're probably living in either Texas, California area, judging by the shake shingles. That's insane. You live in a very nice home. A very nice home. And then there's a whole interview as well. I actually watched a little bit of that interview. I've watched just a little bit, and it's actually kind of sad to even watch. This guy, again, let's remind you, he came from a very gated community. He probably went to a private school because his dad could afford it. He had good education. He clearly played football a lot, probably not enough to get the CTE that you're going to hear in his voice, but he did a lot of good things for his son. Listen to how this guy talks.
what it is.
It's definitely kind of hard to fathom because, like, we looking at it like, nigga, your daddy won Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy, in '98, man.
Yeah.
Y'all know when them Super Bowls was won?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
You
before
was already-
'98.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me? I never seen that. I ain't seen that nigga catch a ball or nothing.
Oh,
I never
gotcha.
seen none of that.
Yeah.
So on top of that, he is literally downplaying his father's sports career because it was before 98 when he was born. What is happening, man? What is happening? And I'm not doing this to make fun of the guy. I think the guy's music actually, so far, what I've listened to, he put out a video that was in his Instagram bio. If you click on this, it shows 10K Cash is something that he features on. It didn't even sound bad. It literally didn't even sound bad. I didn't hate the song. It wasn't terrible. Would I put it on my daily mix? Probably not. But does it sound bad? Not at all. This is just a weird thing to do. Downplaying your father and saying that you're from something that is like something that's very clearly what you're not from is absolutely downplaying the work that your father did for you. It almost just makes me sick. With that being said, though, guys, let's go ahead and check out the Bible verse of the day, which is coming from Proverbs 11:4. Wealth is worthless in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. Just there. Wealth is worthless. You guys have a blessed day. Go share Jesus' love with somebody. Don't rap about things that you never did.